All right. Welcome. Am I loud or did this thing work? It's on now. Okay, thank you. All right. It's good to have so many folks here this evening. Thank you for coming out for the concert at the end of our first semester. We're going to start tonight with the Jazz Pioneers. At the conclusion of our first piece here, we'll announce soloist. It is appropriate to applaud at the end of a soloist within the middle of a piece, so go crazy if you hear something you like. We want to thank our assistant director, Mr. Miller, for helping us out and sitting in on drum set. Other than that, they're all kids, so they're going to impress you quite a bit. Enjoy. All right. Let's read off those soloists there. Years ago, I would have tried to just remember all of these things, but I've gotten older, and we've got more kids that solo now. So all the more reason to write this down. First, on that one, Clara Pitkin on piano. Julianne vibes. Read your notes, Jared. Come on. Julianne Seafelt on trumpet. Sam Walker on piano. Savannah Morgan on tenor sax. And James Van Kirk on bass. Way to go, soloists. Now Clara gets to play piano on this next one. Walnut Creek. You're going to see her and Sam switch quite a bit tonight. We couldn't come up with a program where they got to sit at the piano 2 songs in a row, so they're just going to keep moving back and forth between the vibes and piano. So. All right. Time for some Jingle Bell Rock. We're going to feature Sam Walker on piano. Does that sound good, Sam? Sounds good. All right, he says yes. We're going to end the jazz band portion of tonight's program with a jazz standard called All Right, Okay, You Win. We're going to feature Clara. I think she's on piano again. Yeah, good. Sam on vibes. Got that right this time. Peyton Hall on trumpet, James Van Kirk on bass, and Ethan Herkin on alto saxophone. All right, okay, you win. All right, obviously we've got a set change so we can figure out how to get all those folks up here. So we're going to try and make this happen as quickly as we can. Please be patient. Up next is our concert band. We are holding for a moment on a saxophone repair or a replacement. So I'll just take care of some talking right now. And we'll just have this out of the way. So this group that you see here, we didn't get to start playing this music in this manner until after Veterans Day. So it's a really short window for a concert. And it's always interesting to see how the students are going to respond. And I think I figured out the key. I've unlocked the mystery of how to get them going. Those practice sheets that we did worked. So now they're going to do a bunch of them next semester. So they're going to come home and they're going to play their instruments because guess what? It helped, okay? So little did they know that practice was the missing key to the problems that we may have been encountering in class. So we're going to see more of those. Anything that's missing in the grade book so far, if you're tired of looking at it missing, so am I. So if your kid still wants to turn something in, yes, it's still important to me that they know how to play the national anthem and our school songs, okay? I will still take those. Practice sheets, yes, I'll still take them. All right? So, just have them do those things. Let's fix some grades here in the next week. Okay? We've got 3 pieces that we're going to play for you here. Fanfare for a New Era, then holiday piece with a beautiful baritone solo that's going to be played by Amy Fott. And then we're going to end our night. Mr. Miller's going to come out and conduct Joy by Frank Ticelli. And right before that last piece, I always pause and ask everyone, if you're willing and able to help us move everything back to the band room tonight, with a big group of people, we can make it happen in about 15 minutes. The students have been taught how to make this happen, and they're ready to go. So anything that you can do to pitch in would be greatly appreciated. Checking to see. How'd that go? We're good? Okay, I'll pause for a minute. We'll play. So it looks like we are all good to go on the saxophone front. Thank you for your patience. Before Mr. Miller conducts the last piece, I do want to say thank you to so many of you again for being here tonight. Thank you for supporting the students. Thanks for driving them to things. Thank you for picking them up on time at the end of things. I appreciate that. I know that they're not the only ones that put time into this. A lot of them require help from parents, and I thank you so very much for your contributions. I want to thank our Band Booster Executive Council for all of their help this semester. They've done quite a bit to organize some things. I can't see anyone in particular, but I know many of you are here. Would our Band Booster Executive Council please stand up and accept a round of applause and thank you from me? I want to thank Mr. Miller for all of his help and support. He's a great friend and a great help to us. Thank you so much, Mr. Miller. To the best of my knowledge, we have 2 seniors that are leaving us after this semester, and we want to say thank you to them really quickly on their final concert performance with us. First of all, when I call your name, if you'll come on down, we've got something for you here. Thank you very much to Spencer Atwood. Come on down. And thank you also to Ariana Hurt.